Prolapse girl is seems like she's more comfortable. She's laying down now. But previously, let me get over here where I can find her. Previously, every time she laid down, she was pushing. She's not pushing. She's just laying down. Doesn't like the harness very much, but I can understand that. It has turned out a almost summer-like afternoon. Nice little breeze blowing. Not too warm, not too cold. Beautiful. Lambing has been a slow go on this last group. We started with about 25. I think there's still 18 or 19 left to go. Had one lamb this morning. I wanted to come down, see if we needed to get the fans on because it has warmed up so much, and also wanted to see how the girl that we had to put the harness on, how she's doing. If I get around her much, she's gonna have a conniption. But yeah, I don't know how she manages to halfway slip that thing off, but she's done it 2 nights in a row, and I don't know if I can wrestle her again. Anyway, there she is right there, but somehow she manages to keep getting that harness shifted, and I don't know how to get it any tighter. Had it tight last night. I thought it was about to pull her, about to cut her circulation off, but anyway. Hi. Boy, you a hot-headed thing, aren't you? All right. So, we did have, this morning, when Teresa and them got out here, we did have one little, been waiting on that girl to have that baby for a while now. Nice little pretty baby. Pretty baby. You're a pretty baby. Yes, you are. You gonna dance a little bit? Yeah. All right. So, it's not too bad in here. Trying to decide if I'm going to turn the fans on or not. I may turn the little fan on over here just to kind of create a little breeze. We'll see. Kind of help. We'll just kind of create a little breeze out that way. Yeah. You can usually tell if they appreciate it because those ears start perking up. Yeah. That's my girl. That's our pig. Whoa. Back scratches. Woo. Oh, yep. I don't know how she keeps slipping that harness, but we're going to have to do something. What you doing, Patches? Hmm? Patches is probably one of the first cats we had here. Oh my goodness, she's got to be 13 years old. She lives most of the time in that barn over there, just because a lot of the bigger cats leave her alone. They don't go over there much. So most of the time she stays with the rams over there. But she is a sweetheart. There's the newest piglies. Hey, Mama. That's the newest piglies right there. They're a week. Almost a week, I think. Yeah. And this other girl over here, been expecting her to go anytime for a while now. These guys up into this front here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Of course, there's two that are lagging way behind. All right, well, the cedar is on, and a little fresh gear oil
Never hurt nobody.
So I'm fixing to head up and open some of the gates on the far side for the spreader truck to get in. I'm going to go ahead and put some seed down ahead of the spreader truck, and just kind of doing strips. Well, it's a long explanation. It's going to be a quote graze, and then hopefully we'll be able to mid or end season cut for silage. That's what we're hoping for. Okay, but first things first, I just realized I don't have my coffee cup. Seated. And there's the spreader truck. He's going to go get his first load. So I'm going to catch him when he starts his first load over there to spread, kind of show him the layout real quick. And then while he's doing that front field, I'm going to spread seed on the next field, get that going, so we can get the litter down on top of the seed. Then we have rain coming this weekend. Yes, sir.
That look okay, Lee?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of big old hard chunky stuff. It breaks some of it up.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've got that rain coming
Oh yeah, it's
this weekend,
spread it out.
so it should spread it out. So I ain't too worried about that. It
Well, I'll make sure I
me.
get you some big loads on it. Make it worth
I
it for you.
appreciate it. Up at about the same time. I finished that up, and he's just now climbed back in the truck heading this way. And there goes the next load. Awesome. He knows what he's doing, so I guess I can stop standing here watching. Third field done, or almost done. 2 more to go for certain. The third one, I'm not sure. The gates are awful small to that front side, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get access there, but we'll see. So it's been a busy spring afternoon. We've gotten, I think by the time we're done, 8 or 9 loads of litter spread, seed put out, and lambed out a set of twins. So been a pretty awesome day. He's probably going to think that I've been sitting here waiting on him the whole time. But I mean, I've been running back and forth to the lamb barn because we had the twins this morning. So I've been kind of watching the barn just to see what might be going on there. So he probably thinks that, well, he's either watching me like a hog or he's just trying to be nice and get all the gates. I'm not sure which one he's thinking. Probably next day or so, I'll spray these thistles. God, they've bounced up with that hard rain we had. I'll get it sprayed for those tomorrow morning, hopefully. And well, I've got to go to the lamb processor because they called us and said our lamb's ready. So I've got to get over there and pick that up. But other than that, we're good to go. Alrighty, well, it's all done. There he goes. So I'm gonna go get the gates closed up. Alright. Got some hay tossed up for them. No babies. Be back in a little bit. It's midday. Probably gonna have to come down and get fans because it's supposed to be about 85 or so today. Boy, I tell you what, you can tell it's warming up. Flies have gotten horrendous, and gonna have to get something done for that too. So got the call from the processors yesterday that lamb meat was ready. So I'm gonna grab a couple of the ice chests, and that may not be enough, but that's all I really got. So I'll do the best I can. Sales have done well. This was totally full, but I bet it will be after we pick up today's. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh. Mulberries. One fell in the truck. Mulberries. Yep, they're just about right too. Well, while we were driving to the processors, I often have clips of the countryside and stuff like that. But I thought I'd just kind of chat with you for a little bit. Hope I don't bore you too bad. But Easter is coming up, and it was during this time that our Lord was going through a lot of torment. And it seems that in these times that there's a lot of people going through torment. But just remember, no matter what you're going through or what you're dealing with, just remember the torment that he went through, the physical torment and pain. So he knows, he understands. So just keep that in mind when you get to those times, and everybody does at some point in their life. They get to that point that they feel that nobody understands what they're going through. Nobody's ever been here before. I'm the only one that's dumb enough for this to happen to. Don't feel alone. Because there is somebody that knows. There is somebody that understands. Where that came from, why I felt it important to include that, I can't say. But if that message was for you, there you go. So, those of you that might know, where am I? Can you tell? Alrighty. Make sure that's closed good. Yeah. Look at those chops. That's a pack of chops right there. Isn't that awesome? Chops and roast shanks. Yes. Now the fun part starts, figuring out how to get all this carried in, put away. I would take this, if I had a two-wheel dolly, I would just put the ice chest on the dolly and take it in. Just to kind of give you an idea, this freezer right here is the one we've always done for the meat sales. And then this is our personal. Well, okay. Leg roasts. A few shanks. Look at those chops. Aren't those pretty? Look at that. Look at those chops. Thick cut. Alright, load 5. Yeah, don't do much in this one. I told them to get us as many packs of chops as I could. That might be supper tonight.